Dillon Francis is certainly a veteran of this festival. This is going to be his 4th time playing, and his first visit was actually as a fan, sneaking in at the age of 18. He's having a huge year with his Latin crossover album, What, and actually collaborated on a recent tour and release with Alice in Wonderland. We are certain that he is going to blow some minds over at the Sahara tent tonight. So welcome, Dillon, to Coachella 2019.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, like I said, you're a professional. You already know what's going on. So I saw you had some kombucha. You're getting in the zone.
I am. I stopped by the YouTube space. They have kombucha on tap, which is, for me being an LA native, that's like putting one of those mosquito lights. Like I'm gonna go straight for it.
Yes, and it like runs through your blood and you feel alive again.
Oh yeah, I'm alive right now.
I'm alive.
Fully.
That's great. So I want to talk about this album of yours called What.
Yes.
Great name, by the way.
Thank you.
I think that it's so interesting. It's this Latin crossover album, and I think a lot of your fans were kind of caught off guard by it. They're like, this is different.
Definitely.
But what I thought was really interesting is that you actually come from Moombahton roots.
Yes.
Which has reggaeton vibes and inspiration. So this is actually not that crazy for you.
No. I mean, I definitely didn't prepare anyone by saying that I was going to really do a Spanish language album. I think I did like a couple interviews, but they were in Australia or something.
Right.
So
and that's just so far away. The internet doesn't help.
Yes, but yeah, I mean, that's originally what I had started doing in 2011. I think my first release on Mad Decent, where it was the West Side EP, and that had some records that had Spanish in it. So this was just me trying to really bring it full circle and collaborate with artists and give them a platform that they would have never had before, and vice versa. Because I mean, I know that there's a lot of people that haven't heard my music that are from Latin America or Mexico, and
and who are really getting into the Dillon Francis vibe now.
Exactly.
Yeah, it seems like such a great time. Also here at Coachella, we have so many Latin headliners that are here, and they're totally rocking it.
Yes.
It's also been a big discussion point about, this whole genre discussion. I think more and more now, artists are putting that aside and being like, you can call me whatever you want, but genres don't really matter. And I would love to know your perspective, as an artist, as a producer, getting rid of that kind of limitation. How does that affect the way that you create?
I feel like I did that on my first album pretty well, where I mean, if you listen to it, it's like very ADD. Where I'll go from like a Get Low, which was like a twerk song, I guess, if we're gonna label it a genre, or hip hop song, exactly. And then I did a house record with Major Lazer, and then I did like a disco house records. I don't really even know what to call it, with Simon Lord for Drunk All the Time. So I've loved everything growing up and listening to everything. So to be able to create it with certain people and to bring their style into what music I make and have that collaboration, it's just so much fun. And I really come from remixing. That's where I feel like my name got really big. I remember doing like a CSS remix that was really big for me, and this remix for Chase and Status, and I feel like always meshing those styles into my own. It was like what's so much fun for me. So yeah, I hate genres, honestly.
TLDR.
It comes from exactly.
And like I said, you have a really long history with this festival. You've played several times already.
Yes.
And I know it's a big statement when Coachella's like, "Come back, we love you." So how does it feel to be coming back for your 4th time to this prestigious festival?
The fact that you were able to say that I had snuck in makes me very happy that Coachella doesn't hate me for knowing that I've told that story plenty of times. So I mean, I love this festival so much. I feel like just the vibe of it, and I reminisce so much about being here when I was younger, running to stages. Like I remember seeing Cut Copy, and like I was in the crowd and they put the mic to my face to sing some of the songs. It was just like, I don't know, it's just such a fun music festival. So the fact that I keep getting asked back is every year I'm just like, oh man, holy crap, okay.
Yeah.
We did it again.
It's going to be a good one tonight,
yes,
I feel.
Absolutely. Oh my God, I got so much fun stuff planned.
That's right. So stay tuned, catch Dillon Francis and what's coming up next here on YouTube.